Hello Internet, this is LordMaddog and I'm coming to you with another tutorial for my Souls-like RPG template. This one's going to be about inbuilt blueprints. So it is now possible for the dev to make blueprints that they can share with the player. And so it's not actually like player loads blueprints, it's inbuilt blueprints. So they can now share, the devs can now share this blueprint with the player and the player can build it with just loading it in. So I'll show you that right now. We're going to go in, go to build mode, enter build mode. We'll hit L to load blueprints, and then we'll see inbuilt blueprint, large house. And if I were to place that down, we would see that it pops in and the player can build it. Boom! Or if the dev wants it, the dev can dev it in by hitting dev in. And it'll just be completely and totally built off the vat right there. Oops. Dev'd in. Okay, so let's talk about how to do that. Where first off, there's two ways of doing it. One is to actually build the thing with dev mode on. So with dev mode on, hit V to turn dev mode on. You're going to want to unbind that binding when you give the players. But that's just right there. Here we go. I'm going to build something simple. There's a ramp. And also we're gonna go ahead and change its color real quick too, just to showcase that you can save the colors variations and change. There we are, done. Now, because that was built while the dev mode is on, it made the editor copyable. So we come over here, F8, hit this little guy. This little thing is, you will need that wire in editor. You don't want to ship this with this being around with the player being around, but this is just for building. So hit save blueprint. We'll see that its array element has changed. We're going to copy the array element and we're going to go into our blueprints. We don't need this on right now. So we're going to go blueprints. We're going to go data tables and we're going to go inbuilt build. We're going to add a new one. We're going to go ahead and paste our element in there. We're not going to worry about the name and everything else right at the moment. Hit save. Hit play. And we're going to come over here. We'll hit L to load. You see here it doesn't have a texture on it, but if we turn on dev mode to make sure it just instantly builds, we can see there. Boom. Now, let's say that I'm going to delete this because I don't want this to be part of the blueprint because it is now editor copyable. So we're just going to hit for to delete it. Yes. All right. Let's say I didn't build it all while in editor mode, which dev mode. This little thing here, if you go into your build mode, your blueprint mode right here, this will pop this little thing up and you just expand it to select your build. We're going to select the whole build so the player can actually build the medium house here. Make sure everything's selected. Oh. Nope. I accidentally selected some of the large house there. I don't want that. So we're going to make our selection a little smaller than I had it last time. There we are. Make sure we're selecting it. Just pushing the right mouse button to make everything sure everything is selected. I think I got everything on the inside as well. Looks like it. Yep. Okay. Make sure we got everything selected. There we are. Then we're going to hit X, which is another button you'll have to unbind at runtime. Let's call X. And then we'll see now everything inside the house is editor copyable, just like we had built. I'm going to escape our build mode right over here. I'm going to come over here, hit save. We'll have 107 to the array. Copy. We'll go into our builds. We're going to come in here. I'm going to paste. We're going to have on a medium house. And I've already made an icon. Medium house. There we are. We're going to hit save. You can make your own icons. I've shown how to do that elsewhere. All right. And I will, I need to restart it because it's this thing is built at run the big thing start. All right. Okay. Doot. And we're going to hit load. We'll now see the medium house is there. And you can see it's all in its own glory. We're going to go ahead and go into build mode just to make sure everything worked out perfect, that we got every piece we want. We're also going to put it a little farther into the ground. I didn't like how far our version was standing out of the ground. There we are. Running the house. Turn the lights on. Oops, do not sit in the seat. Turn the lights on. There we go. And we can see everything's in here perfectly as what we had in the other house. Except for our non-buildable item, which is the carpet. Yep, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, like, shares, and comments are always welcome. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. LordMaddog, signing off.